Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your monthly horoscope reading. If you are a Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, or Sagittarius Rising, this reading can be for you, as you can check out your rising and moon signs to give you a greater overall picture for the month. Or if you find that this particular set of cards doesn't resonate so much with you. But let's get right into it. I'm also using a new spread with new questions. Let me know in the comments or with a thumbs up if you like this better, or if you would like to go back to the other way. You know what? I would love to hear. So we're going to get started with the overall theme for you Sagittarius for this month of November: peace. And because it's a 5, I almost want to say that I feel like this is something that you may have to make a change around to bring it in, this peace. With it, we have Temperance, which again is just that. It is peace. It is balance. It's feeling good. Everything is flowing as it should. Everything is ebbing and flowing, coming and going. Everything is balanced, right? He's holding up one side, he's leaning on the other. Everything's great. That is the overall theme for you this month. You need, some of you maybe, to make the change to find this peace and balance in your life. These are huge messages coming in from Spirit right now over the last little while, and I love it. And just given with everything going on in our world, I know that that may be hard, but it's more important to find that now than ever. Okay? So that is the overall theme for you for the month. What are you leaving behind? Happiness. Don't be alarmed. They never want you to leave this behind. We're going to see what the tarot card is here with it. But I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. But we're talking about leaving behind. The Magician. Well, right there it is. There it is. They want you to leave behind the illusion. The Magician, the illusion of happiness. And we do this to ourselves all the time. Everyone does it. We pretend a little too much. We project out a little too much this happy life that really we aren't living, but we want other people to think that we are. So we're, being an actor in our own play of life. And if that is you, well, it is for some of you here, Sagittarius. Stop being the actor in your own life. Start living your own life. Start being you. You don't have to have an illusion of happiness. Actually be happy. Okay? They want you to leave behind, but really more or less, I feel like it is, faking your own life, so to speak. We notice it. I've been guilty of it. I've seen it in other people. We put up on all our social media all these happy pictures and all of this stuff, and really we're just a mess inside. And you know what? They want you to work on the mess, but you don't work on it when you're pretending that you're happy. Okay? That was with a teaspoon of sugar, that message there. So I'm not being harsh. It's the reality of the situation. What is entering into your life? Oh, well, I like this. Treasure Island. With the 7 of Pentacles, you guys. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is good things are going to come to you. But what I want to say, and I'm hearing this very clearly, they cannot come if you're not being your true, authentic self. There are consequences for our actions, right? And having an action of not being true to who you are, or living in, quote unquote, a life of fakeness, whatever it is, it keeps the treasure out. That's why they want you to leave it behind so that this can enter. This is the good stuff in your life. Maybe it's literally good things you can touch, good jobs, good people, good fortune in whatever way. Okay? It could be that a turtle swims by with a big, open crate of pirate treasure on its back, right? That's what it is. It's like it's unexpected. but it will come in. And but here is, I want to say, I said unexpected, but with the Seven of Pentacles, do you see how he is nurturing this plant, and the plants are down, the roots are looking good, everything's deep, okay? That should be you. You've got those roots down deep, but are they able to spread out if what's above isn't true? You're not building a solid foundation or root system down here. That needs to happen. They want you to plant your seeds, okay? What your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, okay? Your wants, and not the crazy, materialistic, fluffy frou-frou stuff. Like, in all seriousness, plant what it is. What do you want your life to be? Who do you want for a partner in life? That type of stuff. You plant those seeds and then you nurture it and watch it grow. I love this. And when you do that, you let go of this over here, you start doing this, you start receiving your abundance in. Oh, I love that message. Next, we have what is to come as far as wealth, purpose. I feel like that's what we were just talking about. I know what I am here to do. When you move through your life with purpose, in other words, having a plan, for different people can call it different things. This is the Knight of Swords. I love that card's with it, but let's talk about this for a second. When you move through your life, living authentically, being yourself, planting your seeds, and you're living with purpose, and if you're really, if you're really living on your path and you know what that plan is that you made with God, Source, Universe before you came, and you are slowly working your way back into it and remembering, because we don't just all remember, right? That is where your wealth and abundance will come from. And I said it even here, living a true, authentic life will lead to your abundance. Living a purposeful life will lead to your wealth and abundance. Honest to God's truth, you will be taken care of. And with the Knight of Swords, that is you being action oriented, okay? That's what the Knight, look, he's running here to hop on his motorbike, and then he's going to tear off on that because he's ambitious. He's driven to succeed. He wants to be assertive, can sometimes be a little too assertive or overbearing, so be careful of that, or acting too quickly. Have the plan, the purpose, plant the seeds, and then with that ambition and that drive to succeed and all that action-oriented energy behind you, you move forward to achieve it. And that's where you'll find your abundance and your wealth coming in, Sagittarius. And this is so you're fiery. You like the Knight of Swords, okay? You like the Knight of Wands, but you also like the Knight of Swords. We have Yang. I was just speaking of fiery energy. We can call this Yang as fiery, masculine. Everyone has feminine and masculine energy within. This is you with that fiery masculine energy, that drive, that take charge, passionate and outgoing. All right. And Sag, again, very you. They want you. Sorry, this was about relationships. I didn't tell you what the thing was, what is to come with relationships. I was talking about it in terms of here, which is great. But in terms of relationships, look at this girl in this picture. I love this deck. This is a mini deck. I have it bigger, but sometimes I like smaller cards with bigger cards. It just fits better. She is all type. This is the Two of Swords, which to me is always the fork in the road. We talked about fork in the road in one of the other readings, but this is your fork in the road, Sagittarius. This is, you have a decision to make. I feel like there's good all around you, but you've got a blindfold on yourself, and it's like these crows are tied to you almost like a marionette. And because you can't make the decision, you're just being pulled, right, in different directions, but not able to see. They want you to take this fired up Yang masculine powered energy and to make the decision. They want you to be inspired while you've got the blindfold on. That's great. You're in the dark. Start like, like you're daydreaming, getting inspired. Start thinking clearly about the inspiration and where you want it to take you. And then you break free. I'm still not talking about relationship here. I realize that. When it comes to relationship, this is like a dual message. When it comes to relationship, I feel that, again, it still applies the same way. You're up in your head about something here. You can't make a decision. I don't know what the decision is for you, whether it's, are you going into the relationship? Are you leaving the relationship? Are there just changes that need to be made in the relationship? Is there changes within you that need to be made within the relationship? Maybe for some of you, you could possibly be, there's no other way to say it. You could be the pushover in the relationship. Again, this isn't just you, Sagittarius. This happens to many, many people. And they're saying, we want you to start firing up your masculine energy. Maybe it's you standing up for yourself, your voice being heard. Whatever it is, that's what's to come. I think you need to make a serious, strong, this is what I need to do. Okay? This is where this is what needs to happen in the relationship. It's going to be different for everyone, but also please still take the message about the yang and the swords, just generally speaking as well. I must have done that just because it's what was coming in. I'm saying it out loud because someone needed to hear that too. Personal growth. What's to come for personal growth? Service, along with the 10 of Swords. I love this because maybe for some of you in your life, one of the things that you have to do is help others. Now, does that mean you need to literally be out doing like a service like Meals on Wheels, working in a shelter? Maybe for some of you, yes. Could it just be out helping the seniors in a home? Maybe for some of you, yes. Could it just literally be of service to those with disabilities? Maybe. Could it just be opening a door for people? If you see an elderly person that may need help getting their cart to their car, whatever it is, it's being of service in some way. I do this as my service to others, right? I love it because I feel like you're ready to move on from being held back with this 10 of Swords. Whatever mentally has been holding you back, I feel like you're starting to see things clearly. Those birds are flying away, which we could be back to here again, right? You're ready to move on. And maybe you will start feeling better in some area of your life if you are of service, if you volunteer, and that literally can be for anything. Maybe it's within your office, maybe it's within your family, maybe it's within your child's sport. However that works for you guys, that's how it will be. Now, let's get some tarot here for overall advice, confirmation, clarification, anything else like advice you may need to know, okay? Let's see here if it, speaks to what's on the table right now. I love this for you, Sag. We have the Emperor. The Emperor is being the king of all kings. It is taken on that masculine, like he's the masculine energy of all masculine energies here, okay? So that is certainly, he is fiery and passionate, but he also knows temperance. He also knows service. He also knows what it's like to be rich and abundant. So I think that they want you to take on that energy. When you're planting those pentacles and nurturing, you say that's because I am going to be abundant in whatever it is that you planted. I am the Emperor. The Ace of Cups, you guys, really, this couldn't get any better. The Ace of Cups is new beginning. Okay, so could it be new beginning in relationship, or the way a relationship, the relationship itself needs a new beginning, or maybe you need a new beginning yourself in the relationship, or there needs to be a whole new relationship. And for some of you, it's going to be different for everyone. But it's also having love and compassion for other people, which is where I think the service comes in. Really. You have to have love and compassion and nurturing for others in order to be of service to others. And the Six of Wands, that's success. I want to say, is that like a lion? I think it's supposed to maybe be a lion, or it's a cat. But look at that cat. Like, that cat is prancing along the top, and the other cats are all looking up. Like, this is a cat who just won. This is a cat who took charge. So be the take charge cat in your life, okay? But if you enjoyed this, Sagittarius, I ask that, you know what, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Join my regulars. Hello, regulars, Sagittarius people. Hit that notification bell. And if you enjoyed this reading, then by all means, please throw me that thumbs up, comment, whatever it is. I ask for some interaction with my channel, as it does help very much. So Sagittarius, I wish you the best. I hope that everything works out here, especially with this, living and being your authentic self. You're good at that, Sag. Trust it. You're good at that. So be that authentic self. You may put your foot in your mouth every now and then, but you're still good at it. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you in your next reading.